Hi, Rossi here. Welcome to this special edition of Valentine's of the 6873 show. As I've just said, my name is Rossi, and also on the show we have...
You have your very own personal fish stick healed. And then next to me we have...
Ion, and this beautiful woman next to me.
Is Tucky, and you might notice my avatar. It's a new 2.0 Tucky. Yee!
3.0.
Very nice hair.
Toki 2.0.
2.0. I said 2.0. And next to me we have
Ren! Hey guys.
So keep watching.
So you might notice I'm wearing a completely different avatar as well. This is a public model, like my other one, but it's something I'm looking at getting a custom-made, very similar design of. So, watch this space.
Nah, he just found the fountain of youth.
Upgrading.
Yay!
Woo!
Let's get going.
Show off. Let's
There you go.
get it on. Welcome everyone to this special edition of the 6873 show, where we're going to have our own rendition of the dating game. And today we actually have two feisty couple here, and we're going to ask them a couple of interesting questions. Let's see, should we give it PG, R-rated, triple X? What do you think? Let's see.
Well, you know, let's going to be honest. People are going to want to know dirty details,
Yes.
aren't they? So,
They're going to want to know the dirty stuff. They're going to want the dirty stuff. But let's start off with something cute and humble.
well,
So,
something that's going to
How
give you
did you
diabetes.
two meet? Yes, diabetes. We
I
want
already
diabetes.
have diabetes.
Oh dear.
Does he?
Well, you are sweet.
This is
so-
your chance to pass it on. With your sweetness.
I'm just fat.
What? Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
But then
how did
there's
you
more
two
of you to
meet?
come.
Yes.
Aww.
Oh. It was literally the first day I first got back onto VR chat. And I had a new profile since my old one was locked up and I couldn't use it anymore because I was a troll. But I've kind of changed since then. And I found her with one of our kids named Philinara. Chilling in a world with a bunch of avatars, and I was inside the most ridiculous avatar I could find at that time, but I was originally a part of the crew, the original crew of it. But that
No, the
avatar,
long boys.
yes, the long boys.
The long
And
boys.
I just stumbled upon them one day. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to squeeze myself into this friend group.
And we actually have a
And-
picture of that when he's awkwardly standing next to us.
And that's back when
in
I was
his
on
long boy.
in PC mode. I mean, serious PC mode. But honestly, I'm really glad that we got together. I was originally first the family pet. If that
Yes.
sounds weird to you, that's perfectly fine.
It's VR chat.
VR chat. But,
But we
Just
were
don't
already
question
shipped. Right. We were already shipped by a lot of people. We just didn't really want to be open and honest about it, and we had a little three-way drama.
Yeah,
with you.
three-way drama with me in the middle of it. But
Yeah.
at the end of it, we did end up getting together because Philinara finally pushed your buttons to finally talk to me about it. Is like that boy to this day.
To make a long story short, I was willing to give him up to the one that also pursued him. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I called Philnara, aka Felix, and he's like, if you don't do this right now, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm just fucking. And I wrote to him, and he was like, aww. And then the other one pursued a different person. And we were
Yeah.
sitting there the 15th of February and like, hey, we're two grown-ass adults. Can we figure it out? Sure, why not? And then we're dating. Short and sweet.
Nice.
Just short and sweet is like, you. Okay, in a few days, it's going to be our physical 1-year anniversary, and I have something very big.
Nice.
I have something decent sized planned on my TikTok for her. So hopefully, I can get that started editing tonight, and be finished by the time of when we got together.
So I have a question too. So you've been a good, strong couple for about a year now. What piece of advice or would you give to someone who's to another couple? And what's your secret?
Communication
And trust.
and trust.
Yes.
I will say we've been through thick and thin. Like literally on
Yes.
the verge of having a full-blown panic attack, both of us at the same time. Because he was going
Yeah.
through a lot of stuff, and I was hanging in there by a thread. And it was actually at a point where he said, if you don't want to be with me, I understand. I'm like, bitch! We're in this together. Stop it. Just don't think about it. And
Nice.
I said, I'm like Velcro. I keep hanging on. And he keeps putting up with me. So, yeah,
Hey, you're the one putting up with me.
that's what you think.
So Rossi, do you have any spicy questions for this couple?
Let me think. Let me delve into my lewd mind and think. Okay. What's the kinkiest shit you two have done?
Ooh.
Well, we already have one person standing within this area that has walked in on us, and we have
He's walking away.
we have offered him to come join us. Come here.
Okay,
you know what?
maybe we should
gonna break
explain.
Yes,
Come
we
on
can
we should
explain a little
stage.
bit.
Hey,
So
mismatch.
how did it feel to be invited into a threesome?
Actually, to be honest, Ian and I was almost finished, and this dumbass here had his status on blue. And all of a sudden, we see somebody spawn in, and I am literally in front of the spawn. And there's mismatch, and he's like, "Did I walk in on something?" And I was panicking, and the first thing that comes out of my mouth, "Yes, do you want to join us?"
Haha.
Did it get messy?
He was like, "Maybe not
so-
today. Maybe
So,
not
so,
today."
so mismatch. My question to you was it at that moment when Ion's eyes went wonky?
That happened to him at birth.
Oh, so we keep getting told it's the
That's-
frying
that
pan,
was-
but I do wonder if it, he got stuck like that during
It is the frying pan.
climax.
No,
It was
it's
the frying
frying
pan. It's the
Oh,
frying
okay.
pan.
His eyes
Definitely the
goes
frying pan.
normal when we do it.
It's that attention.
It's the one time he can focus.
Yes, very much indeed.
So I think we have another exciting couple coming up.
Oh yes.
All right, our next contestants or victims are Mismatch and Nana Banana. So, Rossi, do you have a question for this spicy couple?
Ooh, If we go with the wholesome ones first.
We go to wholesome before we get dirty.
Yeah. Well, I think
Then it
we'll have
just
to
goes
keep
completely
it
in the gutter.
Keep it in the same sort of suit. It's So, tell
Yeah.
us, how did you two meet?
Do you want me to
You wanna
start?
go?
Because I actually know the name.
Yeah.
I actually know the name.
You can go.
We met. We met through Toki and Ion. I had joined off of Toki while he joined off of Ion into a world called the MMD Studio. Afterwards, next thing I know is I yell, "Hey, I want to go play Beat Saber. I need a friend who wants to join." And that's how we met. Like we're just fist bumping in the back.
Beat Saber, bringing couples together for however long Beat Saber's been out for.
Yeah. Just like all of a sudden, I just hear just like, who wants to? It's like, I want to play some Beat Saber, and I just go, Beat Saber. What difficulty do you play on? Expert Plus. Same. And we added each other on Oculus. We added each other on Discord.
Yeah, but sadly at that point I was dating someone else. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
but that's how we met.
Drama.
He was there more for me than my ex was whenever I was down.
Aw,
He would always try to come and, like, if I was ever sad, he would get on and he'd just come and sit with me.
aw, that's nice.
Nice. So how long have you guys been a couple?
Yeah.
Since the end of August, about the 22nd, wasn't it? Or the
19th.
21st?
19.
Oh.
Oh.
And who said men don't know
Nice.
dates?
Quite a few months.
Exactly.
Quite a few months.
Yeah.
So, what would be a good piece of advice to a couple out there from your experience? What keeps you guys together, and what is your guys' secret?
Don't lie. Always be truthful and try to stay true to each other. Always tell
And,
each other
if-
everything.
And also something just like if you're going through a rough time, confide in your significant other. They're there for you. They want to help you. So if you've got something going on, they're the best person to talk to.
Nice.
Yeah, very
And
nice.
now I know you're dying to ask what the heck are your
Yes.
lewd questions.
My lewd question. I'm gonna let Ren go with the lewd question. I want to see what
So
Ren's mind comes up
harkening
with.
back. Oh, we don't want to go there. I mean, we will get banished from YouTube forever if we actually let what's in here out. Just saying.
Are you
Not
sure
surprised.
about that?
But we will harken back to our one of our last previous episodes. So, what is a kink that you two share?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
She's the one that's pretty into everything. We took
do tell.
we took one of those kink tests, and she was literally like all of them but two.
Nice. You're a very lucky man.
but my number one, it was 100. Wasn't it like 100% masochist?
Oh God!
Yeah.
So I enjoy pain, but I don't remember your test scores at all.
My test scores.
You have to test for your kinks nowadays. Everything comes down to written tests, man. Even kinks. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't qualify for this kink. You need to bring your study and score ups up.
Well, the one thing that we did have in common was the switch. We are both switches.
Yeah, we are both.
So if one's turned on, you have to turn the other one on.
He has a hard time doing that.
Damn it, Ren.
Oh dear!
Swear to God.
Bad either way.
Switches like bing bing. Turn off, turn off, turn on, turn off.
No.
If only it was that simple.
No. Sorry, honey, I have a headache tonight. Turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off.
Do you have off switch? Yeah, it's right next to the prostate, or is that the on switch? Good old Wade Wilson. Deadpool.
that part of the spiciness of your relationship? Things with on and off switches? Interesting.
No, depending on the things, like either one of us will be more dominant, and what you even told me you have another personality for when you're dominant.
Dummy
Yeah.
monkey. Whips and chains.
Let's just say I'm in trouble for the future. But we'll just say I'm in trouble.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Good old Ralph. Sitting in the back of the school bus.
Yes.
So, do you have any other special questions for this lovely couple?
No, I think I'm all good.
Okay. Well, then let's bring up the next contestants on 6873, the dating interview. Welcome back. We have a new group here.
Trio.
So, a trio.
Yes.
Kinky.
And
We have our own. We have our own illustrious Jay, and her two wives, Mina and Luna. So, question, since we're going to keep this nice and cute and, in the beginning, then we're going to get down to the dumpsters. How did y'all meet?
yeah. Take your pick. Someone talk.
Y'all two met first, and then I'll say how I met y'all.
Oh, let's see. I met this one, actually, when we were on the set of the 6873 show, because Nana, wherever the hell she's at, happened to bring her along. And honestly, it just started off as me just flustering the living hell out of her, so.
Yeah, how dare you do that?
I literally pinned her up
Sort of
against
every
the mirror,
relationship.
so.
Ooh, kinky.
And then
Dang.
I met these two while I was working at Vox Media, because he had joined as a boss staff, and I saw these two interacting every day, and I was like, oh, they're so cute. So I started flustering this one. And because of that, I started to get to know that one, and I fell in love with both of them. So, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
So tell us a little bit about your relationship and what makes it so unique.
Chaos.
We are polyamorous.
Pure absolute chaos.
Yes.
We're polyamorous. All three of us are, well, two of us are switches. Not so for that one.
I get it. I'm a sub.
We're all switches.
I get that.
Well, what's interesting about this relationship is both of these two have DID, so
Yeah.
I'm basically dating like 10 people.
Well, I mean, the whole thing, I have a headache, doesn't really apply here then. Just
They
I
all
guess not,
a
'cause-
headache.
Yeah. So, so a question I've got to ask is,
Don't
I
look at me like
struggle
that.
Mhm.
just having one wife who love you, honey.
Mhm.
How do you make it work in a polyamorous relationship?
No guns, no knives.
Well,
Yeah.
well, from my experience with it, it's like a polyamorous relationship isn't much different than a monoamorous relationship. It's just you add one person to it. Like it's still the same thing. You have to have communication, talking
Yeah.
to each other. Same thing. It's not like like having a schedule of like I'm gonna spend this day with you, that day with you. It's like you're just like collectively working together to be
Yeah.
like I love you, I love you. But this person's just like it's just a regular relationship. Just added one more person to it, and it's all
Yeah.
consensual.
So you're saying the key is if you're all
That's
if
one
you're all
of the
in
biggest
same
keys is
mindset,
that it's
it's-
consensual and
it'll work.
communication.
Oh, nice.
So is that one of the things that you would tell our audience that is maybe looking to a polyamorous is
Yeah.
is that one of
Yes,
the key
so-
factors?
Yes, so one thing with a polyamorous relationship, if you are already in a relationship with one person, oh, hello, dogs.
I heard that. Whoa. Whoa.
Not me.
Of
Not me.
course.
Sure about that, Ren? It could be your
Sorry.
sister.
Bloopers. Bloopers.
How was he feeling? Rough.
All of me have pups running around the damn house. But yes. Thing with polyamorous relationships, if you're in a relationship to begin with and you want to add another person, main thing to remember is communication. Don't just be like, I'm going to go try this and not talk to your partner. A lot of people get this very confused and very mixed up. Do not do it behind your partner's back. That is just cheating. It is all about communication.
Oh, we
You
don't
must
do
be
cheating.
honest with your partners
Don't do
and let
cheating.
them know what is happening. Like, this is not an
Also-
excuse to cheat. This is not an excuse to be like, oh, I want two people in my life. No, it is because I've generally fallen in love with these two people.
Also,
Nice.
it's also good to make sure that you know what you want before you go into polyamory, because I made the mistake of not
Yes.
knowing what I wanted. So my first polyamorous relationship ended really, really toxically. Because at the time I didn't know what I wanted. All I knew is that I was in love with more than one person at the time. So make sure you know, make sure like you both talk about what y'all want in the poly relationship, so that you're not like, okay, I didn't
Yes.
know, and then it causes a fight. So
Hmm.
again, communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Communication is going to be your key element in any poly relationship. Is communication.
Well, it sounds like in any relationship, communication is key. So,
Yes.
so
Communication,
the key
Yeah,
to
don't-
any
truth,
relationship is
honesty.
because I know in my marriage, I've been married I do know honestly, honey, 18 years. It'd be 19 years this year, and that was the thing that we've always had is communication. We talk to each other. We sometimes it can get heated in a conversation, but arguments can be quite healthy. But in general, it's talk to each other, to talk, discuss things, let
Also,
each other
another
know
thing
our
is-
problems.
Another thing is don't play favoritism. That's
Yes,
the
do
worst
not
thing
play
to do, not do
favoritism.
favoritism.
Also, if it's something you want to try, that's totally fine. But be honest with your partner. Tell them what you want. Your partner doesn't know everything. You have to be honest with them. Don't just go off and be like, oh, I want to try this and leave your partner in the dark. That's just an excuse to cheat. That's not a relationship.
No.
I mean, it's true with any relationship, no matter what type it is. If you don't have trust, you don't have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah.
don't
I feel
have
like with, like,
communication,
being
you
like,
don't have a relationship.
Yeah, especially like being like poly, I feel like it gets such a bad rap because there are so many people who are like, oh, I'm poly, but they use it as an excuse to just go cheat on their partner. So it's a very fine line of you need to communicate, you need to be honest with your partner, you need to let them know what's happening, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. On if it's something you want to try, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it works out, then it works out. It's simple as that.
Yes, Mina?
You've got one
Also,
razor
a lot of people confuse like poly with being like open, because like they're like, oh, you're poly, does that mean you'll sleep with anyone? Like you can be in a closed poly, just like you can have an open
Yes.
relationship or a closed relationship. Just because we're poly doesn't mean we're gonna sleep with whoever the heck comes in through the door. Poly's not an excuse to just sleep around.
No.
Yeah. So now that we've got the sweet stuff and the educational stuff, should we go
Let's
dumpster
get to
diving?
you want to get to the
Let's get to the juicy
the
bits.
dark and nasty.
Yes.
So,
Do you have any ideas?
I don't like where this is going.
so, so the question I would have to ask then, no hiding.
I was gonna say where she go.
So with the
Yep.
trying to link it with the polyamorous
Yeah, not level hiding.
side of things, is there particular kink that you all share that you enjoy doing together?
At the same
I like
time.
bondage.
I can definitely
I
say
know that
with
me and
these
Luna like
two,
bonded.
they like as like a together thing. Definitely like when I dom them and basically just kind of like put them in their place.
I know that me and Luna both
Yeah,
like
Alpha.
bonded. We both like being tied up.
Yes. What's funny is that they were both rope buddies. I'm a rigger, so that's with an R, people. I can already see the comments.
Yes, we definitely didn't hear the other word.
Also, I helped this
So-
one discover some new things a few days ago. Like,
Oh, dish.
You don't talk about
Oh,
that.
details.
Yes, yeah, you got to
You
dish
don't
it
want
out now.
details.
You got to dish it out
Details.
now. You can't. You
Yeah,
can't start
it's out
something
there
now.
now.
Two words. Ball play.
Ball play?
Ball play.
Yes.
The problem is that has opened my mind up to so many different things that I've got a million questions in my head.
Oh, I know. Me too. It's like,
Cock the ball torture.
Oh God, no.
Oh, CBT. CBT, and not to be confused with compulsory basic training for motorcycles. In the UK,
so is
that
there
is.
anything else you'd like to share with the audience? Anything special?
I want to
anything
say
like that?
something.
You got a nice butt.
Go ahead.
Well, I say like for any relationship, don't be me and silent yourself and run off, and don't say what's been going on or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. Oh yes, you have one more question?
Oh, yes.
I would also like to say one thing, like to the people
Yes.
who are in like toxic relationships right now, and stuff like that. If you have just gotten out of a relationship, don't give up just yet, because you never know, something great might be just around the corner.
Aww.
What are you saying? I'm a stripper.
You're ending that on some
Accountant.
sugar-coated diabetes.
Accountant.
Accountant. Yes.
Welcome back to this little segment. As you've seen, these two have been interviewing couples, including me and my honey bunch over there. But what they have not done yet is answering questions. I know there are 3 gentlemen here. They're not with their partners. Rossi, for obvious reasons, stop acting. Healed, his lovely little bean had to go. But we hope she comes back really soon. And Ren's little bean is busy doing a lot of yard work. But
You keep shifting side to
That
side,
does-
you're gonna knock me out with your shoulder.
Good thing it's his
then
shoulder
come in
and
the
not something
front, you
else.
little bean.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. But
Tiga.
that doesn't stop us for asking them questions.
What
Questions.
questions? No, what questions? Next time on the 6873 show.
Nope,
Yes.
you're not getting
No,
out
you
of
can't
this.
get away from this.
Uh-uh,
You can't get away from this.
And Nick,
I am
next
no longer
exciting
me, I am
installment
Jade.
of the 6873 show.
I am no longer me. I am Jade.
Quick, for a
Okay.
smoke bomb.
So,
Now I'm
the
Ion.
easy question, the
Fried
easy
chicken.
sweet question to all of y'all. What advice would you give to people that's just beginning a relationship or is thinking of asking somebody out?
Well, as the key theme has been through all of the people we've spoken to keep into a relationship, again, it's communication. Communication is key in any relationship. Talking to each other, making sure you both, or the group, if it's polyamorous or whatever kind of relationship it is, making sure that you are discussing things with each other. You know, if there's things you want to try, talk, ask the question, They can only say no.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing too. I mean, Most of us have a habit of building walls around us for protection of other people, but the one person in your life that you shouldn't have walls at all is your partner.
Yeah.
They should be first and foremost. Your partner should be first and foremost in everything. If you don't have communication, you don't have trust, and you don't have love, you don't have a relationship.
Exactly.
That's actually a good
Those,
answer.
yeah, those are the 4 keystones to a long-lasting relationship: is trust, commitment, communication, and acceptance. Acceptance for each other. So you could be completely different people, but because you accept each other for who you are, that's what makes you love each other.
Oh God, yeah. Me and my wife are
Look at
completely
me and
opposites.
Hey, it's just like Rozzy and his wife and me and Toki. Me and Toki are 2 completely different countries. We are both completely different people. Yet we still sit there with each other day in, day out, here on VR, through our phones. Even though sometimes she does fall asleep in a world and I sit there with her and wait for her patiently to wake up.
And she sounds like a motorbike engine rumbling.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Sounds like dang
I like a good motorbike engine. Tracking your burrow. Actually, that looks really good in that colour, that new avatar.
Anyway,
I think
moving on.
another key. Oh, okay.
No.
Well, I think another
continue.
key for advice too is, like I say, no one is perfect. No partner is going to be ideally perfect.
Except for my wife.
So well, that's true. So you always have to, you have to find the ones that you want. Stay with that person. I mean, there might be a few things you can work on it together. There's no such thing as a perfect mate or a perfect relationship, but together you can cover each other's weaknesses, and you can't do that.
That's why they're called
without having
perfect
that special
imperfections.
Exactly. And be willing to work with your partners on different things, because
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Things change, and remember too that the most important part of a relationship is that other person. It's not houses, it's not money, it's not status, it's not any of this other stuff. It's you. It should be you and your partner against the world. Fair enough.
Because
As one
sometimes
of my
the only way to
phrases-
go is your partner.
Like, there's a few things in my life that...
Can I first? All I need
Sure,
in
Heather.
this world is my hubby over there and food, and I'm settled.
Now, with me, personally to me, money is not worth to me. It's to seeing her happy and somewhat healthy.
Here.
Because to me, money is just paper. Money is just paper, and it really doesn't matter to me. Which is why I really don't really care about money as long as I'm with her. In any way I can.
Okay.
Even
now
if
we
she's
have
asleep.
covered all the sugar sweetness.
The diabetes.
Now, as yes, now we're going deep down.
Oh, I got one. Oh, I have one already. Rozzy?
Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
Rozzy.
Yes.
Rozzy.
Uh-oh.
I am scared.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am scared for you.
What? This is a personal question. You do not have to answer it.
Okay.
What keeps your bedroom life good?
Little blue pills.
Shush!
Electrical devices.
I will
God, if
bore
I had
the
to take a
both
little
of you.
blue pill, my wife wouldn't walk again.
That's what he said.
What keeps the bedroom life? Yes. I think we are very, what's the word? God, I really can't think of the word.
Active.
Yeah, we're active.
Adventurous?
I'm probably more adventurous than my wife, but it's more the fact of it's a communication. We talk to each other if there's things we want to try. If she says no, then I have to accept so no sort of thing. But I'm not going to dishearten myself because of it. But she's very good. Very, very good in the bedroom. So she's probably going to look at this video and I'm going to get a slap in the face. How dare you? I told you not to. Yeah, but I love you, honey.
Here's the reason why I asked. What keeps it going?
What keeps it going? Well, I would probably say the communication side
Stamina.
of things. I'm just very vigorous and.
So we also got to talk about how the dirty laundry in the corner of the room needs to be done.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm stuck.
Well, and emptying loads, yeah.
Come help me.
I'm dirty. Come clean with
Help
me.
me, husband. I'm stuck. Somebody
Here, let me
come
bend
help
over and pick up this
Honey,
clothing.
are you ready for
Could
another
you help me?
load?
I'm always ready for another load. But yeah.
Okay. Heal.
Mm.
We know that your lovely little bean had COVID. I don't know if she still have it, but she came back today on VR chat. We have missed you so much, Lulu. I swear to God, you gotta come on more often. But Heal, this is also a personal question towards you. Because I know that Lulu asked me for advice because Heal is a very sensual, flirty being, especially in front of Lulu, because he just adore her with everything she comes with.
You could offer me all the gold in the US Federal Reserve and I wouldn't trade it for it.
Oh,
Exactly.
bless.
See what I mean? But Lulu came.
What about all the tea in China?
No, she didn't
Never.
say that. But if you would shut up, I could talk. Thank you. I'll put a muscle on you. She asked me. He keeps making me blush.
My girl already did.
How would I be able to make him blush? And I said that
Is
could
that
be
even
difficult,
physically possible?
but I taught her some tips and
You've
tricks.
already taught her a
and
good few things.
Healed. All I want to know is, have she succeeded? And
Yes.
how?
When we were having a little romantic time, we were just watching a movie. And she started biting on my neck.
Oh, we need to train her more.
No. Continue.
And then she
Baby
started
steps,
licking
baby
my
steps.
neck and then whispering in my ear.
What did she whisper?
Yeah, so Toki taught her well.
Okay, shut up.
It's gonna be
Lulu,
straight to
I'll
Bangkok.
teach you more tricks if you need me to. So, hit me up, girl. I know what to do. Okay, then.
Oh, do I get to
No,
ask the
you don't
questions
have
for
to.
Ren?
Get
Do I
your
get to
ass
ask the
back.
question?
Get your ass.
Ren,
Get your ass back
Ren,
in
for
here,
matter
boy.
of fact, Rozzy, can you scoot over so Ren
Oh,
can stand
damn,
next
look at
to
the
me?
time. Look at the time.
No,
Damn.
Go over there.
Damn,
Ren,
look at
come
the
here.
time.
Good boy.
You're
go
not
over
pulling
there.
that. You're not pulling that trick.
Ren.
Ren, 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 ren.
Wait,
Ren, 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 ren,
doesn't
ren.
this your name tag? Doesn't it say Ren now?
Ren, ren,
Yeah, it
ren,
does.
ren, ren, ren,
No.
ren.
You know that thing
says-
where we
it
trade
says
host
not Ren.
positions?
Okay, let's try and
Okay.
keep this calm, people. You want to hear this?
Ren,
Mm-hmm.
what in your newly developed relationship? What do you use to spice up the bedroom life?
His clothes.
Jalapenos.
Besides my tongue?
Besides your tongue.
Have you seen my tongue?
Depending on
Do we
which tongue
need
you're
to?
talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I think it all comes back to open communication, being honest with, and
Bullshit.
Ren, there is a level of... Remember, Ren, you are a few states away from me, and I just have to sniff the air outside for half a second to smell the amount of bullshit I just heard
I
come
live
from
across
you.
the world.
I was going to say, yeah, we,
Smell it all the way over here.
we
You can
live
smell
across
it, I
a
can
big
taste it.
ocean. We can smell it. And I haven't even got the windows
Come
open. I can
on.
smell it.
Ren,
Okay,
now,
okay.
hold up.
Yeah.
Ren, this is a 100% honest question. What do you and your missus
put your girl above yourself. Make sure that she has her fun before you have your fun.
Queen's
She can
pleasure
come
before king's
if
business.
she can make it for him.
Tracking go bird.
She can come if she can make it. Come on.
For him. Trust me. I speak
for me?
I tried that. I tried that. That's not fucking fair.
Ooh, baby,
Did you
ooh,
come,
that
honey?
was
No,
so
not
good.
yet. Did you? Yes.
Paint the ceiling when you're done.
Is that the script on the back of your hand?
Thank
Yes,
God our
baby.
videos are rated
Harder.
18+.
I really enjoyed that. You rocked my world.
You know, that literally reminds me of that episode from Rocco's Life. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
And is there any other questions you would like to ask, honey, before we conclude this episode?
No, you can't know my size.
You're a shrimp.
I already know his.
How would you know?
I think I also
If that
know
was
his.
true, how would you know?
Eh, what?
Because you're my dad.
Are you sure about that?
I'm a doppelganger.
I would say if you could have one wish, and this is gonna be diabetes warning, with your partner, what would it be?
Who's that?
To be with
Ren.
her every day.
To be in Hawaii with her. To be in Hawaii with her to start a new life.
Aloha, aloha.
Well, that's basically it. Doesn't matter where we are, just to start a new life together.
Well, with Rossi, since he's been
Talking about the
And
missus.
here she comes.
Rozzy healed. If we can walk off stage real quick, me and Toki will take care
we
of the
need
rest
to
of
hear.
this.
We need to hear Rossi's first.
Mine.
If
What
you had
would my
one
wish
wish.
be? My
Yes.
wish. My
If you had one wish.
Well, to be honest, if it's about my relationship, I don't need a wish because I've already got my wonderful wife who I love and adore, who is my soulmate.
You can,
But
but it could be a
yes, I am.
Shut up. But it could be
Place
a
it
wish
right
for
here.
her,
happy wife,
or-
happy life.
Yeah, like her own computer headset thing so that she can visit.
Join
and
us on here.
Well, maybe there's that, but I mean, this is what I was explaining. We are complete opposites. Where I'm very
Yeah.
into VR, into geeky stuff. She's a realist. It's
That is
literally
true.
like complete
That is
opposite ends
true.
of the scale. She's realist. I am just
You
out
got a
there
glass
crazy
half
nuts
empty, you got a
fantasy
glass
and
half
whatnot.
full. She's just like, it's a glass of water.
Kind of
Just drink
one of
Yeah.
these very distinguished, very proper English ladies.
Oh, she's not proper, but
Oh, I
she's
say.
wonderful. I'm actually more posh
Just
than
note,
she is.
Rozzy. Oh, hold up before we go. Rozzy, just note, if we ever meet, I will have tea and crumpets ready.
Tea and crumpets. I'd rather have tea and biscuits.
You better make them right, because if you don't do the crumpets right, I will be offended.
And the crumpets I usually have for breakfast.
I won't
Okay,
play
If
it.
you do biscuit, make sure it's not American biscuit.
Rossi, thank you so much for joining us on this little segment. She's back. We're gonna roast them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, please
And what?
exit
Spit roast.
stage left.
And on that note, see you in a bit.
Me too.
Bye bye.
Nope, no, not you.
No, you stay here.
Sweetie, didn't we have that meeting that we needed to get
No,
to? Yes.
no.
Oh, hell no.
Shush.
No. Oh, no.
So,
Don't be a bitch.
Oh, no.
welcome back. We had a surprise guest. We didn't know she would make it, but bada bing, bada boom. She just appeared. Yeah. So, we're gonna start with the diabetes warning. Melanie, we asked Ren if he could have one wish in his relationship. What would it be? And he actually answered to be with her. I hear music in the background.
Yeah, my phone is ringing.
Apparently our
DuckTales
new-
theme song.
Okay, we're gonna have a small break for a moment while we were playing DuckTales.
Welcome back. We had a surprise guest here. Speaking, not working so well. She was not in the last little bit, but she's here now. We can question her, so she can answer all the dirty little secrets about Ren. But we're starting out with a diabetes warning. Melanie, we asked Ren if he could have one wish in you guys' relationship. What would it be? And he answered to be with her. Now, Melanie, after hearing this surprising result, what if you could have one wish in your relationship? What would it be?
He stole my wish.
Oh,
I'm
So you two
But
would
then
be
you have
stuck
an
in a
extra
parallel
wish.
universe.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
But then, why?
Why what?
Hmm? Why would you wish that? No, be hiding.
I love you.
Okay, if you're gonna start making out on camera, I'm gone.
So the Just Be Club is down the street to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could take you to the VIP lounge.
Shush, Mystic.
All right, back to
Okay,
the
okay.
questions.
Yes. If you have any,
Now, okay, this is one question that I've been holding back for a little bit. What has made y'all's relationship so strong?
silence says it all.
He's just he's so wonderful. I didn't know there could be wonderful guys. I mean, I knew there were because I've seen wonderful guys, but the wonderful guys are taken or
Wait, who? Wonderful guy. Who else have you been looking?
I got the wonderful guy.
Like we said, diabetes warning. I don't even know if I should be
warning.
here.
Honey, I think I caught it.
See, it's called chloroform and loss of drugs. She hasn't come to the realization yet.
Fine, if you're gonna answer like that, I have one. What is the first thing y'all gonna do when you guys meet in real life? Honest to God.
I
Go on a hike and have a picnic.
Aww.
Okay.
Wait, no smooching?
You gotta do the smooching.
Yeah, you gotta do the smooching. And the
Lip
huggies.
wrestling?
Yes.
Which lips to wrestle?
Tongue
First aid.
No.
Mouth to mouth.
But
CPR training.
honestly, some people already know whenever me and Toki finally meet, we're gonna be inseparable like hot glue together.
Heck,
We're
when
gonna
you
fuck
two
like
meet,
buddies.
if you go to a hotel, they're gonna have to condemn the place because the foundation ain't gonna be worth crap anymore.
Exactly. We just gotta make sure the bed is actually nailed to the wall.
That is true. So, Ren, I
Category
know your
5
little
nails.
missus here is a rope bunny. Are you gonna tie her up?
No, get back up here. Get back up here. Come
You
on.
get back up. I know. Come on.
Or vice versa.
Everybody else got to do.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh my.
Are you gonna tie him
Oh
up?
my, we're learning some spicy stuff in here now.
That was it for this episode, folks. I hope you liked it, loved it. Whatever you did, we love making it. I mean, Valentine's Day for couples, for singles who want to be in a couple. I hope you all feel the love out there. I really do. We felt it in here, definitely. And
Giggity.
like we said, well, some felt it more than others. We're just gonna keep it
Giggity,
that.
giggity.
But anyway, please support us on our Patreon. Go and check out our web store. Our webpage should be up soon and running. We have a very special interview. And like, love, subscribe. We couldn't do this without
Don't
you
forget.
guys.
Don't forget, every
Yes.
dollar made is a cracker for a volley.
And crayons
And
for
crayons.
iron.
Exactly. So,
Did you still
until next time. What? Did you speak? Shush.
Silencio.
But anyway, until next time, to all our potato chips out there, we love you guys. Take care and be safe. Lots of love.
Toodle in the pip.
Bye.
Happy bye.
Day.
Mwah.
Happy Valentine's
Love
Day.
you. I know we said goodbye, but we have a little extra something for you guys. Now, this is Burnt as we know him. And we love him, and I know he wants to be loved too. So, Burnt, we included you today because it's Valentine's Day, and we think you should have the love of your life. So, if you had a chance right now to say what you want to say, introduce yourself, hopefully somebody's watching and is interested in you, or just want to meet you, what would you say?
I would say hello. It is nice to meet you. I hope you have a great personality. We have very much in common. And I'll try my best not to hurt anyone. I know that's the last thing I want, but you
Mhm.
never know with people.
That's true. So, but what can you offer a girl that might show interest in you?
Love, support, and cuddles.
Aww. So, what kind of girl would you like to meet?
pretty much anyone that is kind and open-minded.
Mm. So it's like that broad spectrum of
Yes.
yes. As
Yeah,
long
I'm
as
not
she
very
loves
picky.
you and yeah,
Yeah.
that is true, but you still want to have the right one. The one destined to you. Okay, guys. We want Bert to find his one and only, if not just a date. Please leave a comment down below or just write us an email, contact us on our Discord. If you would like to meet Bernd, which is a super, super sweet guy, I promise you that. I mean, he is my family, and I love him to bits. Please contact us. Any questions you have, we will ask Bert, and hopefully he will answer them. But like we said, until next time, take care and be safe. Lots of love. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.
No.
Okay, what the fuck are we doing?
Masturbating.
Welcome everyone to this week. We're actually gonna have the fuck were we gonna have? Let's see here. Hold on.
We were going to have an orgy.
You're gonna be asking one set of the couples from the show,
Oh,
and
we
then
got
you're
a
gonna be
snorter.
asking a bunch of other people.
We got a snorter.
Oh, killer.
There you go, camera's
never
back.
know.
Rin is not like that. Rin is not like that.
No.
Camera's back
We
to
already
normal.
know this
Gentleman.
wholesome bean. We know this wholesome bean. He at least take
He
her out
just
to dinner
talks
first.
more dirty than any of us combined. I think
Oh
he's
no, honey,
frustrated.
Oh, he's
Sexually
definitely frustrated. Do I need? Is this thing still recording?
Yes.
We're gonna have to cut this out. We're gonna have to cut this out. But Rin, if you want me to buy you a fleshlight, I will buy you a fleshlight. Okay?
That makes you saying it
Hey,
doesn't
where's
have a
mine?
reflection.
Oh my God.